Oh, right, I took your seat. I thought you were gone. I didn't even know you were here, girl.
Sorry, I lagged.
Sorry.
Yo, we got John Wick in here.
Thank you. Just waiting on Kennedy. Man, they got strike ball happening? What is that?
It was fun. It's just like
Yeah,
a
it is fun. It's like a free-for-all firefight. Man. Dr. Brad, if you can make sure that you're taking attendance for this meeting. If you could just confirm that you heard what I said, sir.
Hello.
Can you take attendance?
Oh yeah, I was just cutting my body cam on.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you, Heartstar. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and start the meeting. I know it's on time. You guys think we're late, but we're actually on time. The meeting is always at 8:45, but we say 8:35, so you guys can be on time. And we're not having to wait on people. But I just want to tell everybody good evening. Thank you for being here. I want to go over some important updates tonight. Some of those are new changes, while others are just reminders of different expectations we already have in place. Please make sure you're listening, and because of these expectations apply effective immediately. Hold your questions to the end. We will do a questions at the end, and I'll be able to answer anything you have. So the first new and exciting thing I'm going to be presenting is called Previous Doctor Fast Tracked Checklist. So we're going to address previous doctors returning to HP, and if they've been returned to HP within the last 4 chief terms, they will have a different checklist than some people that have been here who have never been here. We recognize the experienced doctors, and they come back. They've held their ranks and completed training within HP. Most of these trainings are almost and about the same, so we don't want to waste their time by making them do trainings that they've already completed 6, 7, 8 times. So we want to make sure that as long as they're still getting the training that meets our current standards, then they can get ranked up as, yeah, it happens. Just ask Wiki, Lucy. Uh, anyways, I just want to make sure that they can get ranked up and put into that position again because they have been previous doctors and have shown us that they can be great leaders in our faction. So I personally will be sending out the checklist to these previous doctors within 48 hours. If I do not send you anything, please reach out after 48 hours and I will get it to you as quickly as possible. All right, so the next thing we need to address is the alleyway by HP. When you're going out of HP from the front door, there is an alleyway that is to the left of the HP where gang members like to do 1v1 battles with each other. This will be a no pickup zone area. You are no longer to pick up anybody that's doing 1v1s or guys in that area. We constantly are seeing gangs use this area over and over again. And this creates an unnecessary safe risk for our medical personnel. I myself have gotten shot down twice yesterday in that area, telling green scrubs not to pick up. So this area is going to be a no-go zone area now. Please do not pick up in that alleyway. If you're caught doing it, you'll get a warning, and then the next one will be a reprimand, guys. We don't want you guys to put yourself in danger. Your safety always comes first. There's not a picture, but I can get one together for you if you would like. Can someone put in the fall chat that we're having a mandatory meeting as to why medics can't come? Okay, so the third thing we're going to go over is, let's remember that everyone goes to the ER wing. If you don't know where the ER wing is, you can find a higher up and they can... Ren, I was talking about my APs, or sorry, SDs are high.
Not gonna lie, sorry, I just learned how to do fall.
You're good. So everybody goes to the ER area. So if you don't know where the ER wing is, please find a higher up and they can assist you in understanding where that's at. Remember, green scrubs and white scrubs stand to the right of the middle couch, and then blue scrubs and above stand to the left. If you are a GP or higher, you are supervisors. Do not leave any green scrub unsupervised in the ER wing. They cannot go to the front lobby, but you must keep them supervised in the ER wing. So if there's 3 green scrubs in the ER wing and I see a GP or a higher in the lobby and they're not in the ER wing with those green scrubs, I will be telling you to go back there and supervise them. They have always got to be supervised. So whether, you see that there's a higher up back there, when you first initially go back there, you need to constantly check it maybe every 30 to 45 minutes. That way you can make sure all these green scrubs are supervised. All right, so green scrubs, also if you see them struggling with something, please help them out. Correct them in the right way. Don't just stand there and body cam something. If you verbally say it a couple of times and they're still not listening, you can always report that to the reprimand and retirement log in Discord. But definitely try to teach them the correct way before us always complaining that they're doing something incorrect. All right, so the last thing I'm sorry, not the last thing. The next thing I'm going to go over is loitering in the garage. We still see lots of loitering in the garage. So loitering is just standing there in groups, talking in groups. I understand that you guys want to have a breather every once in a while, but large groups and nobody handling the ER area is not acceptable. We need to make sure that we're there present, that we're handing out med kits and pills. If you're waiting on med kits and pills, that's fine. But we don't want you gathering and hanging out inside the garage. It's not a hangout spot. The operational area of HP, this area needs to be for retrieving vehicles, parking, and co-op missions. So try not to stay in that area unless you just have to because of either restock purposes or you're in the storage area doing onboarding, or just something that is HP related. All right, the next thing I do want to do is congratulate. Is she here? No, she's not here. We are going to congratulate Miss Carmel Judy as our newest AP. So although she's not here, let's go ahead and get a round of applause for her. Ooh, go Carmel Judy. All right, Miss Carmel Judy is going to be your new pharmacist department lead. So she will be handling all your pharmacy questions and training. Well, not all your pharmacy questions. You can always still go to Kennedy for your pharmacy questions. She is the director of pharmacy, but Miss Carmel will teach you all the things you need to know about pharmacy. Pharmacy is a big department, so we need to make sure that we're understanding all the rules that goes along with it. Ms. Carmel does bring a lot of leadership. She is already doing a lot in the OBGYN department. That department will be coming open for new leadership, and she is going to still assist in that area, but she does have to step down from OBGYN, just so you know, for the people that are in OBGYN, please continue to do your work there, and we'll still help guide you until you can become an SC and do things by yourself. All right, let's see. The main thing that I wanted everyone to understand tonight is we are continuing to grow, and with growth comes need for structure. Leadership cannot be everywhere at once, so I need our higher ranks to help reinforce these expectations. So remember, the HP alleyway is a no pickup zone. Everyone goes to the ER, especially when it's green. When it comes to green scrubs, they must be supervised. And then we need to stop loitering in the HP garage. So let's continue to help each other, teach our newer members, keeping our RP strong and making HP a better place and a place that we love to work for. All right, anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions, please come to the front and just line up over here on this side of the
so when
podium.
is we going?
Okay, if you have questions, come over here to this side of the podium and we'll answer them one by one for you. Okay, Mr. Whalen, how can I help you, sir?
So, like, when we're doing deliveries, right? If we get shot, can we shoot back?
No,
No,
if
sir.
you miss it,
No, sir. So if you haven't got your onboarding done yet, which is what requires your macros, you need to get that done after this meeting. But we do allow you to help, or we help you understand where those rules are at. And in the rules, there's an MD5 violation, which is a firearms usage. You cannot use your firearm any type of way while you're a medic. Okay.
Oh, I.
So the best thing to combat that, Mr. Whalen, is you have to have body cam. Body cam is your screen recording on your phone, or if you use Twitch, you can do Twitch. And what happens is you have to make sure that you're screen recording that and submitted it as a green ticket to the admin. All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Are we allowed when we're doing East Wing, giving out med kits there? Are we allowed to sit down?
No, that's a good question. Everybody needs to
benches?
be standing up.
All right.
Yeah, standing up is the way because we don't want everybody to be trying to crowd around that area. So make sure you guys are standing up.
When do we go to floor 0 to do the ER testing?
If you're talking about CPR training, have you completed your macros yet, ma'am?
I did my macros. I'm waiting on the test now.
Okay, so you haven't done your macro test? Okay, so after the meeting, someone can meet up with you and do your macro testing, so you can complete your CPR training tonight. CPR training is at 10:20 tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
That class.
So what do the green scrubs do when like no one is there to supervise them? Because I've been online and some were sitting at the front desk, and then we had a few back.
You'll have to repeat that because I didn't get you're skipping out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you right now.
Okay, so what do the green
Oh, Yari,
When
you're skipping out again.
Here, I know her question. Can
no,
I actually ask for you, Ari?
yeah,
So she's basically asking if there's no if it's just green scrubs. So what are they supposed to do if they're like there's no higher ups or higher ranks? Am I right with that question?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they still can go into the back. I just want them always supervised by someone. Even if like there's no one available, they still need to go to the back. But if you are available and you're in the front, I don't want you in the front. I want you in the back supervising the green scrub. Does that answer your question?
yes. It was
I
just
don't want
so
no
when I
scrub.
logged on, I would see them, like in the front desk and then some in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're not supposed to be at the front desk at all. They need to go in the back, in the ER wing.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, my daughter.
I just have one question when it comes to the list that we have to complete for our rank ups. So for the CPRs, I understand you want us out there doing them. That's why they're there. Could you explain what it means by weekly? Like, do we have to start over by week? That sort of.
Yeah, so if you haven't, so your week will be Sunday. I'm sorry. Not Sunday. Oh, crap. Stop. Don't make fun of me, Kennedy. Um, your week starts a new week for when the CPRs, when. Hold on, I'm off. Cluster up. Just give me one.
You're fine.
Okay, so your week starts from Sunday to Saturday. So if you don't do your whatever 30, say your white scrub, if you don't do your 35 within that week, uh, to the next week, it starts all over again. You just have to make sure you're doing your total count in your scrub color weekly. So brown scrubs is what 50, I think, if I can remember correctly.
So let's say I have an interview on a Sunday and I completed all of them, though. Would that interview not be something that could happen? Would it be
No, so if you've
Or
completed them and already, so if you completed them and you already asked for a interview and they've confirmed it, then if you have that interview on Sunday, it doesn't mean you have to redo all your
Dude,
CPRs again. It
stop.
just means
Be
that we want you
professional.
to make sure that. Can you hold your mic, please? It just wants us to make sure that you can that you're doing your CPRs all the time, not just because you're in a brown scrub. I only want you doing 50 CPR calls. I want you to constantly doing CPR calls. I want you to make sure that you're doing them each and every week. Because I noticed like some SDs and GPs, once they get to a certain level, they don't even want to do CPR calls. They just because they already got their checklist checked off. So we're trying to eliminate them just trying to do the bare minimum, and you're always doing CPR calls.
I
thank
have an
you? That was
add-on
all.
to her question.
Does that help you, or does
Yeah,
that
it
help
does.
everyone?
I was more wanting to ask for
I
everyone, kind of.
I have like an add-on to her question.
Well, wait,
Okay,
Doctor.
As well.
hold
So
on,
since
hold on. You're not next. Dr. Gucci's next.
Well, my question was similar to hers. My question was like, if you get ranked up on a Thursday and you did your CPRs but not all of the checklist, do I have to start all over tomorrow? That's my question.
Okay, say that again.
So if I got ranked up on Thursday, right? I became brown scrub as of like Wednesday night or Thursday, right? But I'm not fully done with all my checklist yet. But now it's a new week. Do I need to start all over? That's my question.
Yeah, that's basically what I just told her. So the thing is the CPRs go from Sunday to Saturday. If uh, you don't complete a 40 call, or for your in your case it'd be 50. So if you don't get your 50 and then you don't get your rank up within that week, then you have to start all over again. Like we're just trying to make sure you're always doing CPRs in this case. All right, Johnny.
all right, so since the scheduling for the interviews and stuff is about 2 days ahead, like when your appointment will be. So if you get completed by Sunday or Saturday and then put it in your interviews on Monday, will you have to redo all your CPRs?
No. So it
All right.
depending. So it just really depends on what date you put it in. Uh, Honestly, if we see that you completed your CPRs and you're constantly doing it, I don't think it's a problem. I just think it's more of a problem when it comes to, like, I noticed one person, they ranked up as a white scrub and they did their CPRs 10 days ago
Hello,
and
I mistake.
they're wanting to,
Hello? Oh, I mistake. I'm not allowed to
and they're wanting to
teach you.
rank up
I'm not allowed
uh, now. So my thing is they still didn't put in the completion every week. They're not active.
All right.
Does it help you understand that any better? I mean, I know it kind of sounds
Yep.
confusing. I'm sorry if it does.
I understand.
Okay, Miss Melody.
Hi, Addison. I do have a quick question. It might be a two-part question. As a green scrub, when you complete your checklist, who verifies what's done on your checklist, and how do I proceed to my interview?
Yeah, so whoever verifies your checklist will be. So what you'll do is you'll book that interview. And once you book that interview, the person who does HR, which is now Mr. Brad or Dr. Brad Harris over there, he does a verification. What he'll do is he'll send it over to our checklist area, and the people that check off your checklist are the Green Scrub representatives, which are now, as of right now, is Jalen and Miss Kalani. And once they verify that you are completed, he'll I think, does he reach out to you saying that it's confirmed? I can't remember that process.
They'll book their interview, and once they book their interview, Dr. Savannah will reach out to us to confirm. Right now, we're at a little bit of a standstill. We do need to get with Kennedy, but Kaylani and I are locked out of the checklist. So, on certain roles, so we do have to work on that. I've been trying to take care of you guys today, but I've been keeping track of who needs what, and we will go in and get that rectified as soon as we can.
Okay, so what I was just asking the question: do they usually send out a message stating that they're confirmed, Kennedy? I can't remember.
Yeah, they're supposed to. I'm not sure if they've been doing that recently, but yes, they are supposed to be getting a confirmation message.
Okay, so you should receive a confirmation message, Miss Melody. If you do, if you receive the confirmation message, you're definitely scheduled for that day. If you receive a cancellation message, in that message it will state what you still are needing to do for your checklist, and then you can proceed to ask for help in those areas. You can usually find a pink scrub or above, and they can actually point you in the right direction to help you out on the areas you need help with. Okay.
Understood, darling. So just to verify, my first step is to submit for my interview. Second step, wait for confirmation based on whether or not I get my confirmation. If I don't, finish the list, and then I can proceed to schedule my interview.
Nope. So once you book your interview, it's pretty much scheduled. We just either confirm it or deny it. So if it was been denied, you just reach out to a pink scrubber hire and then complete the list, and then you can rebook it again. So booking it is kind of much letting us verify that you've completed your checklist.
Okay, I'm gonna do that once our meeting's done. Thank you so much, Miss Addison and Miss Jalen as well. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to explain.
Absolutely, and I did send that welcome package over to you. I don't know
I
if you
know,
got it or
that's why I'm
not.
excited. I know for a fact I've done all my lists, so I just wanted to verify exactly how to submit it immediately. So I'm really, really happy. Thank you so much, Miss Addison,
You're
Dr.
welcome.
Addison.
You're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
All
that was
right,
on
Johnny.
my fault, Addie. I thought you were asking how we receive confirmation. I'm sorry.
No,
No, you're
you
good.
like extra information was good confirmation for me, sweetheart, because it allowed me to know my next step. The next step. Meaning what happens
So,
behind the screen, I guess. I'll be quiet. I apologize, Johnny.
oh, you're all good.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so for login and stuff, like CPRs and stuff, if you go out with a group of brown scrubs, like I am right now, and they post it, do I have to repost it the same stuff? Or
Absolutely.
can
You.
that one
Everybody has
posting
to have an.
count?
No, every entry. Everybody has to have an entry when doing CPR.
Alright,
That's how we count you knowing how to log it. So yeah, everybody has to have an entry for your CPR.
alright,
But I
thank you.
got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna come up because I don't want you to speak so far.
Okay, Miss Hayes is next. So just give us one moment, okay?
Okay.
I just want to know who is responsible for the white scrub.
Oh, okay. So your responsible checklist people are Dr. Patrick and then Dr. Erica.
Okay.
I don't see any of them here. Oh, there's Dr. Patrick. Dr. Patrick is right here. So if you need to speak to him about a checklist item, he can help you
I
out.
will after this. I will for sure.
Okay. What can I help you with, ma'am?
Okay, so you know the body cam, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so everybody is on Twitch on the body cam, right?
Well, some people are. It just really depends. So some people screen record and then they'll upload it to YouTube and then share the link. And then a lot of people
Why would
Twitch.
I got a question. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but why would I upload it on YouTube if I could send it on Discord to one of y'all?
You can only upload
Because
up to 3 minutes.
yeah, there's only so much that you can send it to in Discord. So there's like a 500 megabyte upload. So you have to usually upload it to YouTube to complete the file.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sorry, sir.
All right. Do we have any more questions?
Please
Any
excuse
of
me.
you? Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, Hayes.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
Yes, I wanted to ask if you don't go to the CPR class tonight,
Oh, you can sit down if you want
do
to.
you end up having to do the CPR class like next Sunday? Is it only on Sundays?
No, ma'am. So CPR training is conducted almost every day, except for on Saturdays. We do CPR training usually. So for it's a little bit different from Sundays. Like Monday, it will be at 9 o'clock because we have interfaction events. But Mondays at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Or I'm sorry. Tuesday is at 10:20. Wednesday and Thursday is at 10:30. I'm sorry, 10:10. Thursday is at 10:20. I'm sorry, 10:10. Okay, so anyways, back to that. There is a training schedule that we put out every Monday. You can go and reference that to the Discord, which is in faction announcements. Faction announcements can only be viewed if you have completed your role setup. So make sure that you're completing that. That is in your welcome packet. So make sure that you're reading that welcome packet all the way through because there's some discords you have to make sure you're in and that you complete that role setup.
Yes, ma'am. I got all of that and everything. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just on, Sunday. But I
No,
appreciate you letting me know what time it would be on those other days.
yes, ma'am. And you can always reference back to that faction announcement, and the training for almost everything that we have is there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You.
All right. Someone said they might have had a suggestion. What is your suggestion?
Oh, it's just a suggestion, but so I feel like there's a different way where daily CPRs can still be done. I don't know. I feel like it should just be like in the rank up list, just they should be like just have it be where they do a certain amount every single day instead of just doing a certain amount the week and then they have to start over. But they should just do a certain amount every single day and until like their rank up interview. Does that make sense? Like instead of having it be where they have to do 50 weekly, just have it be where they should be doing like let's say like 20 to 25 CPRs every day and logging them every day so you see they're actually being done every single day. And then let's say if they're not or can't like not until rank up, then that means they have to start all over. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Because that
Yeah, it absolutely makes sense, and we'll definitely take that into consideration. Talk to the higher up team or the leadership team, and we are. Uh,
well, that would be the only thing. People are not online all the time,
25 a day
but
is kind of crazy with such limited area to pick up too, and so many of us.
yeah, that's the only downfall I
It's from
saw.
55 a week to like 150 a week now.
Or there'd be more to it, but that was just like, yeah, I don't know, because if they're not online every day anyways too, and then now they already did some, but then they're just gonna have to start over anyways because they weren't online too. So it's kind of the same issue with the online thing, I would think.
yeah, definitely, but that's the reason why we have a certain amount, but you need to make sure that you're just doing it weekly. Instead of it used to be it be within 3 days, but we just saw that once people get their 3 days done, they stop doing CPRs. Period, and that's why we have patrol days. So you got to make sure that you're at least doing 3 patrol days on certain ranks. When you get to another rank, you have to make sure you're doing 4 patrol days and then 5 patrol days. No, it was a good suggestion. Not putting it down or anything. I appreciate you taking the time to say something. Does anybody else have anything they want to add to the meeting before we leave?
I just feel like
Yeah.
this is hard. Wait, I got a
My bad.
question.
Hold on. If you have a question, please come to the side where Lucy's at.
Oh my God, Waylon, I need you to be professional. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Who,
I
me?
just seen it in the chat. Like he's just
Mr. Whalen, that's disrespectful, sir. We do not tolerate that around here. This is your last warning. All right, Miss Lucy.
Yeah, I was wondering, cause you said, like, I always see, like, I guess CPR runs, like, there's, like, different types of names. I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, cause you said patrol, so is patrol a CPR run? Like, I'm kind of confused if that makes sense.
Yeah, so patrols are just basically CPR runs. we say patrol days because it's just a little bit more professional, I guess. Instead of saying CPR runs, we just want to make sure that you're getting your CPRs. Like you have a total set of CPRs, and then you're completing certain CPR days, so we can all.
Okay, so should the main name for CPR runs be patrol days then?
Not really. I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay. Because I think whenever I hear, like, sometimes I see CPR or I see patrol and I'm confused which is which, I guess.
Well, when you're out doing CPR runs, you're patrolling you're patrolling Laguna for down people, correct? It's kind of like think about how the PD patrols the city to make sure that crime isn't happening. Just think about it like that.
Oh, okay. So I just expect, like, one thing for patrolling is CPR. Is that right?
Can you re-ask that question?
Oh, I was just saying, like, the only things that we do here is, like, CPR, right? Unless we're in the hospital doing appointments, right?
Yeah. So if you see on your checklist that says CPR, I'm sorry, ER service duty, that's you doing med kits and pills in the ER wing. So that's why we call it service duty because you're making sure people are being served in the ER wing. So patrol days, meaning that you're going out and patrolling the city, make sure that you are picking up people when they call for a down, when they're down. So you're responding to an ER call. I'm sorry, CPR call.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I get it now.
No problem.
Okay. So when is we gonna do the CPRs?
Yeah. So CPR training is tonight at 10:20. So just make sure that you look for the blue little message in the chat that states that anybody available or all EMS available, please come down. Or I'm sorry, all EMS must come down to floor 0 to do CPR training.
Okay, so I don't really pay attention to the chat, but could somebody send it to my phone number?
No, ma'am. You need to make sure you're paying attention to the chat. So the time is at 10:20.
Oh, I already
Eastern
know that.
Standard
I
Time.
already know the time. I already know the time. It's 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Easter
Well,
time?
yes, it's Eastern Time.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Miss Janelle.
So I'm like new to all of this. Where do I find this welcome packet and all the information that you're talking about? Because I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, so what you can do is stay behind, and one of our our pink scrubs or above can help you and assist you get your macros and making sure you have your test done, your macro test, and then we'll send you out a welcome packet that has your checklist items, which your checklist items are something that you need to complete to make sure that you have your trainings done, and we can go on to the next step of getting you ranked up to a white scrub.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Do we have anything else before we leave?
Yeah, I do. Blueface baby do, but I do mine after class.
Okay, Blueface. Okay. All right. So if anybody doesn't have anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and give this to Kennedy. Maybe she has something she'd like to say. So it's the floor is yours, Kennedy.
I don't have nothing to say.
All right. So I want to thank you guys for coming. Don't forget, next week will be the same time, same place. Mandatory chief meetings every Sundays at 8 8:45, but you know, thing says 8:35, so make sure you're on time. Remember, we all help each other out. Don't be afraid to ask for help, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Get back to work. If you're a green scrub and hadn't had your onboarding, please stay up here, please.